I was supposed to make this video a whole month ago, but I didn't. You know why? Because I was lazy. I was supposed to make a video about the new paint, not new paint scheme, but the new scheme, the Cuomo scheme, as everyone's calling it now, on the R160s on the E and L lines, and hopefully, well, soon to be A and F. I heard. I don't know about that. And then I was supposed to make another video, which is this video, a whole month ago, and I didn't do it. Actually, no, wait, I'm sorry. 2 months ago. 2 months ago, because it's November. 2 months ago, I was supposed to make 2 brand new videos, and I didn't do them. So let's get this started. What is this video about? Well, by the title, you should probably know already. Basically, 2 months ago, the MTA released this video. It was like about 36-second long. It was like concepts, like a concept for these digital screen / advertisements from out front. It's like a company, I think, for advertisement. I don't know. Yeah, it was like a concept video that explains and shows what it would look like if the MTA had digital screens for buses, subways, Long Island Railroad, you know, all that stuff. So, first off, you have a quick 1-second clip of 14th Street Union Square Station, and it's a giant screen, has the little white stripe that everyone knows, like the MTA subway thing. So basically it shows you L, Q, and 6 to Brooklyn, and the Bronx. It shows the date and the time, and I think that's a good idea if every subway station had that, because you know, it shows you the times of the train and the next train before you even get down to the subway station. That's good. You know, I think they all should get that, and I think there should be a way to prevent it from being damaged, just to save time, and save the time of, you know, those who have to repair it, because it's gonna get damaged. This is New York City. I think this is a good idea, but the main issue with this is trying to have it, you know, not broken in a week, or damaged, or something. Then next you have this R62, and this is where my mind is like, oh my god, this is a great idea. And you know, it says, oh, Union Square, when we all know where that is. All right, it's Grand Central. MTA, we're not stupid. But you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, the MTA think that we're stupid. I mean, it's a concept. It's a concept video, so they was just using Times Square as they were using Union Square as an example, and you know, that's understandable. So the train is 1933, obviously on the S, and as you can see, it has really live and digital ads. This was on like a news article that, oh, the NTA's forcing us to look at advertisements. No, they're not. Because if they were, every single station and place that you went to on the subway would have advertisements, like in your face, like on the walls, on the ceiling, on the floors. That's too far. And I can kind of understand where they're coming from, but it's not all advertisements, so please get it right. As you can see, it's not just advertisements. It tells you like It shows you like it tells you like, oh, what station it is. It also tells you exact. Okay, this is okay. Hold on. That was making very weird noises, like super annoying weird noises, and I didn't like it. Like I was saying though, it doesn't just show you advertisements. It shows you the station. It shows you a digital display of the map. I think that's good for when they constantly update the map, and some people don't like to, put the updated maps in the train, so you're stuck with the old ones. Plus, if it's digital, it can be like those things, I don't know what they're called, but those things on the stations that kind of show you, oh, like, where do you want to go? Like, you press the station and it kind of shows you how to get there. That's cool. It also shows you a digital display of the stops. Of course, it's wrong. I think it might be the N or the Q, because it's yellow. I like it. My only concerns, it's this. And outside they're doing siren test. I don't know if you can hear it, but I surely can. Anyways, how is the MTA gonna get this right? If you wanted to show the terminal, excuse me, and the station, and have like it update every station that it goes to, it has to have some sort of machine that has to be in the cab, and that cab cannot be used at all by conductors, and if it is, then the machine has to be super small. We are living in 2017, everything's getting smaller, like SD cards, cameras, phones, just especially phones. Like, I think the MTA would have to do the same thing with the R68s, because they're kind of like the guinea pigs for new technology on old equipment, and I think that's good. I don't have any issues with it at all, even though some people do, and I think it's good that it's only on the G, and not everywhere else. But if the MTA actually wanted to go through with this, I would say use the R68s as a test bed. And if that doesn't do well, okay, oh well, just take it out. And then next, this is another thing that I just absolutely love. It's those small boxes on the bus stops, and it's a digital screen that shows you like where the next bus is, and if it's arriving, where it's at. Also shows you a map. It shows you the timetable underneath, the time exactly, and the next buses. That's pretty cool. But like I said, this is New York. We don't know how we're gonna fix the issues of people knocking that box down, because that happens a lot sometimes, and the issue of it breaking. So, hopefully these screens are cheap, because if they're cheap, then they're easy to fix and maintain, all that stuff. Next, we have this other thing, and it's really brief, really quick. This shows you a map of the area, the route it's on. It shows you, oh, this is 11th Street, West 34th Street, sorry, 11th Avenue. Yes. It says, oh, this is 11th Avenue, blah blah blah, and then it shows you at the bottom of the screen, oh, the High Line. Oh, if you want the High Line, get off at this stop. That's what I like, and it's not really advertisement. It's kind of like showing you what's in this area, and you have to get off at this stop to go to that area. That's what I like. It's pretty cool, and this idea isn't technically new, because we already have that stuff on like the LFSAs, on like the M15, or kind of the Q44, since that's being invaded by Excelsiors. You know, that's good, I guess. If the MTA could update their signs that they have now on buses with this, that would be pretty cool. And also fix that the announcements, because my god, when there's a lot of transfers, Jesus Christ, it just goes on forever. Like the Q44. Yeah. Next we have something else, which is probably also, I wouldn't say it's the subway, but I would say it's someplace in Manhattan on the railroad. It shows you a really nice, kind of like a display of balloons floating in the air, hot air balloons, and then on the side, it shows you Huntington, Long Beach, Port Washington, Babylon, Far Rockaway, West Hempstead, Port Washington, Babylon, Montauk, Ronkonkoma, Babylon, and Jamaica, and all the times that they arrive in, and the tracks and the transfers. And then lastly, for the very, very, very last clip, you see here, it's a station, and it shows you the next train arriving in 5 minutes. The top seems to be blue, so I'm guessing that's like West Hempstead. Then at the bottom it shows you purple, you know, Penn Station, and all that stuff. I think that's pretty cool, and that could be used, and for all of the stations that are getting renovated out here in Long Island, I think they could use those. You know, like Wi-Fi, we're not gonna die without it, but this definitely. It could replace those signs that are already on the railroad, but they're not necessarily old. All they do is say the time, the route, and the time it's coming here, as well as other announcements. But that's really it. But this one is, I guess it's different. So, I don't know. But it would look cool. Now, for my final opinions on all of this, I think it is a great idea. I know I'm late to the party, but like I said, 2 months late. This is a good idea. I think the MTA should go with it. No, I don't think that they're shoving advertisements down our throat. I do have lots of concerns about the ads and screening on the train. Like I said, that might have to be like a separate device in the cab that no one can use if the machine's is big. And I think this is a way of merging old tech and new tech into one with that one. As for the railroad thing, I say go for it. Now, pros and cons. Pros is that since it is a digital screen, you can update it whenever you want. All you gotta do is just download the ads into the computer, and that's it. The cons of this is, like I said, it can be broken really easily. So might want to get a cheaper screen, or find a way to make it unbreakable or something. I don't know. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed me talking about this for 19 minutes or so, it's your choice. Leave a like, subscribe. That's all on you. That being said, this is Zach Trainer signing off. Yeah. Peace.